students, how are you? I hope you will be fine at home. You know very well our second chapter is going on in history, socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. We have discussed many topics already. I hope you done in the proper way. You make the notes also and learn also. So today we will discuss new topic, economy and which type of economy and society in Russia. Economy and society. At the beginning of the 20th centuries, the majority of Russian people were agriculturists, यानी कि 85% people involved in the agriculture activities, or all over Europe only 40 to 50% people involved in the agriculture activities. Second point, Russia was a major exporter of grain. Third, workers had strong links with the village which they came. And from where, particular which village they came, they were having the strong bondings to each other. All the workers, those who belong to one particular country, we can say that in the village. Fourth point, workers were divided in social groups, and they were divided in the social groups. They came from which village? According to that, they were divided, and also divided on the basis of skill. And the workers were divided on the basis of two types: on the basis of social groups or on the basis of their skill. And which type of activities they were doing according to that? According to that, they were divided. कि किसके अंदर कितना skill है, कौन कितना काम कर सकता है, कौन सा कारपेंटरी का काम करता है या कोई अदर फैक्ट्रीज का काम करता है, तो सबका स्किल के अकॉर्डिंग वर्क डिवाइडेड था. और दैट्स व्हाई ग्रुप वर आल्सो डिवाइडेड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ स्किल. Despite divisions, workers did unite to strike works. They are saying that workers here divided on the basis of social groups and on the basis of skill. After that, they were unite. When they unite, कब वो इकट्ठे हो जाते थे? जब उनको लगता था कि कोई हमें स्ट्राइक करनी है. So despite division, workers did unite to strike work. So these strikes took place frequently. Frequently मतलब अक्षर प्राय. In the textile industry, textile in the clothing industry during 1896 and 1897, they are saying here that they were divided on the basis of social groups and social on the basis of skill. After that, they united when they held any strike. So these strikes took place frequently in the which industry? Textile industry during in which year? Mainly 1896 to 1897, and in the metal industry during 1902, यानी 1902. Now we will discuss next topic. Before that topic, we have discussed economy in the Russia. Which type of economy prevalent in the Russia? How much percentage of people involved in the agriculture activities? And Russia was the grain exporter. We have discussed 4 and 5 points. Workers were divided on the basis of their social groups and skill. Now we will discuss about the peasants in the countryside. Countryside means in the village. Peasants are the farmers. Cultivated most of the land. यानी कि in the villages most of the land were cultivated by the farmers, but the nobility, the crown and the Orthodox Church, they were having most of the land. Large properties they were having 3: nobility, crown and the Orthodox. यानी कि peasants were having only a small piece of land. Like workers, peasants यानी कि farmers were also divided. यानी कि workers were divided on the basis of their social groups and on the basis of their skills. Nobles got their power and position in Russia. How the nobles got their power and position? Through the services to the Tsar, not through local popularity. यानी कि in Russia, nobles got their positions through the services to the Tsar. It means they were not popular among the ordinary people, but opposite. During the French Revolution, we can see in the first chapter, we have already discussed. During the French Revolution, peasants respected nobles, but in the French, it was the opposite. Peasants respected nobles, यानी कि वो उनको nobles को respect करते थे and fought for them. In Russia, peasants wanted the land of the nobles to be given to them. रशिया में क्या था? Peasants they want to land यानी कि those lands were provided by to the nobles, they want to take, but what happened, frequently they refused to pay rent. और कई बार क्या होता था, peasants farmers रेंट देने के लिए भी मना कर देते थे, एंड इवन मर्डर लैंडलॉर्ड्स, और इस चक्कर में क्या करते थे, कई बार लैंडलॉर्ड्स की मर्डर भी कर देते थे, उनकी हत्या तक कर देते थे. In 1902 this occurred मतलब this happened on a large scale, especially in South Russia. यानी कि 1902 तक आकर के क्या हुआ, साउथ रशिया में लार्ज स्केल पर लैंडलॉर्ड्स को मर्डर किया जाने लगा. बट इन 1905 सच इंसिडेंट टू प्लेस ऑल ओवर रशिया. यानी कि 1902 तक तो ये इंसिडेंट कहाँ तक था, ओनली साउथ रशिया. बट 1902 से 1905 तक आते आते ये इंसिडेंट का पूरे ऑल ओवर रशिया में फैल गया. 1905 में फ्रीक्वेंटली दे मर्डर्ड टू लैंडलॉर्ड्स. नाउ हाउ टू सोशलिज्म रीच इन यूरोप. All political parties were illegal in Russia before 1914 because of the government policies. यानी कि जो भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज थी वहां पर रशिया के अंदर क्या थी, सभी इलीगल बिकॉज और बिफोर 1914 ड्यू टू गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज. गवर्नमेंट की ऐसी पॉलिसीज थी, वो नहीं चाहते थे कि किसी भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज को परमिशन दी जाए या उनको लीगल करार दिया जाए. नो, द सोशल डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी 1898 and the Social Democratic Party was formed by the socialists, those who respected Marx ideas. यानी कि among the socialists, Karl Marx was the famous socialist and they were called social democrats. Socialists were active in the countryside. यानी कि जो socialists थे, जो कार्ल मार्क्स के आइडियाज में जो बिलीव करते थे, यानी कि socialists were active, यानी कि they were actively participating in the countryside. Countryside मतलब in the village through the late of the 19th century. Socialists were active in the countryside through the late of the 19th century. They formed, यानी कि socialists, they formed the Social Revolutionary Party in 1900. This party struggle, what was the main aim of that party? That party was formed by the Socialist Social Revolutionary Party in 1900. This party struggle, what was the main aim of that party? Peasants' rights, यानी कि for struggle for which purpose? Peasants, यानी कि peasants को उनके rights मिलने चाहिए, and demanded land transfer to peasants from nobles, यानी कि those property, यानी कि those land nobles are having, then transfer to the peasants. वो land किसको मिल जानी चाहिए? Peasants को, farmers को. और they were called social revolutionaries. But Social Democratic Workers Party was formed in 1898. They were called the Social Democrats. So it means Social Democrats disagreed, and they were not happy that view. They were not consent. We are not agree with you. With Social Revolutionaries. Why? About peasants. Why they were demanding peasants? The peasants' right and land should be transferred to peasants from the nobles. Lenin felt that. Lenin ने क्या feel किया यहाँ पर? Felt that peasants were not one united group. Why? That time peasants were not one a united group. Some were poor, उनमें से कुछ तो क्या थे? Poor थे काफी, and others were very rich. Some worked as laborers, उनमें से कुछ peasants किसके लिए काम करते थे? as a laborers. While others were capitalists, यानी कि जो poor थे वो तो किस उसमें आ गए? as a labor work का काम करते थे. And those peasants were rich, they were called the capitalists. Capitalists का मतलब क्या था? Those who invest money in the factories. And they are earning money through that. Who employed workers? यानी कि ये अपने कैपिटलिस्ट क्या थे? अपनी फैक्ट्रीज के अंदर एम्प्लॉय को रखते थे एज ए वर्कर्स के रूप में उनको. Given these differences, it means rich and poor peasants, they were having a lot of differences within them. So they couldn't all be part of a socialist movement. So then how rich and poor peasants can become a part of the socialist movement? Because their ideas were not equally, because there were a lot of differences in their ideas. The party was divided over the strategy of organization. It means that party, Social Revolutionaries Party, was divided over the strategy of organization, and they were not equally one view and point on one particular ideas. They were not having the same views and points. So that's why division of party. It means Social Democratic Workers Party 1898 that was divided into two groups, Bolshevik and Mensheviks. And in the Bolshevik, who was the leader? Vladimir Lenin. In the Bolshevik part divided in that party, who was the main leader? Vladimir Lenin. They were majority party, यानी कि in the Russia that party was in the majority. They thought that party should be disciplined. इनके अकॉर्डिंग क्या था? पार्टी कैसे होनी चाहिए? Should be in discipline हो proper way में, and control less the number of members, यानी कि they have focus on the quality, कि इसके अंदर कम मेंबर आए पर उनके अंदर क्या हो? सभी में डिसिप्लिन हो, and control less the number of members. And second group, Menshevik party, leader Julius Marto, and that party was called minority party. This party was open to all. This party was open to all the people. If anybody wants to join, you can come and join that party. But Bolsheviks party focus on the quality. Those who will live in the discipline, only that particular person can come and join that party. But that party was open for all the people because so population was more. Because in the Russia population was more. So it means Social Democratic Workers Party 1898 that was divided. Social Democratic Worker Party. So that was divided into two main parties. We can say that into two main groups, Bolshevik and Menshevik. Now we will discuss next topic. In the previous paragraph, we have discussed how the Social Democratic Party 1898 divided into two main groups, Bolshevik and Menshevik. We have already discussed about that. Now we will discuss the new topic, the 1905 revolution, a turbulent time. What was the turbulent time came in 1905? We know very well in the Russia there was no parliament and Tsar was autocratic. Autocratic means monarchy, तानाशाह शासक था. So there was no parliament, there was no rules and regulation. यानी कि who has taken all the decision? Who will take? Tsar. Here, liberals campaigning. Liberals were campaigning. They were campaigning against this. यानी कि there was no parliament. They were complaining about that, campaigning and worked together with all other groups. यानी कि all other groups थे जो वहाँ पर social democrats, social revolutionaries, यानी कि who has supported liberals. In 1905, and we all came together, liberals, social democrats, social revolutionaries, they came together, all the groups. In 1905, they demanded a constitution. यानी कि what they were thinking, in a country, constitution should be there. यानी कि all the rules and regulation now who will make? A elected parliament. Nationalists and ZDs supported them. Nationalists means those who are believe, यानी कि those who are supporting by the Poland. और ZDs का मतलब क्या होता है? मुस्लिम रिफॉर्मर्स. They also supported this. As one thing more happened here, prices of essential goods rose. जो जरूरतमंद जो commodities थी, जो day to day life में जो हम goods यूज कर रहे थे, उनके prices भी क्या चले गए? हाई अप हो गए, रोज. And 1,10,000 workers in St. Petersburg went on strike. तो कितने वर्कर्स इसके खिलाफ स्ट्राइक पर चले गए? 1,10,000. Demanding a reduction of what they were demanding here when they reached there. Reduction मतलब less, कम किया जाए in the working day to 8 hours. Before that their working hour was not fixed. Now what they were thinking, their working hour should be limited up to how many hours? 8 hours. And increase in wages. At that time no fix of their wages also. So now what they are demanding, यानी उनकी सैलरी भत्ता जो वेतन भत्ता मिलता था उसमें भी क्या होना चाहिए? बढ़ोतरी होनी चाहिए. तो दिस प्रोसेशन यानी कि जो पीसफुल जो प्रोसेशन चल रहा था, मार्च पास जो किया जा रहा था, was led by who are the main leader here? Father Gapper. यानी दिस प्रोसेशन was led by when the workers, यानी 1,10,000 workers in St. Petersburg went on strike, demanding a reduction on the working day. So then who are the leader here? Who was leading? Father Gapper. Reach, or at which place they reached? Winter Palace, and attacked by the police. When they reached the Winter Palace, they attacked by the police. जैसे ही पहुंचे विंटर पैलेस के पास, पुलिस ने उनके ऊपर क्या कर दिया? अटैक, आक्रमण कर दिया. Among them, what happened? Over 100 workers killed, died, and 300 wounded. यानी कि 100 वर्कर्स तो क्या हो गए? ऑन द स्पॉट दे डाइड, और 300 के आसपास क्या हो गए? वर्कर्स वहां पर घायल हो गए. This incident known as Bloody Sunday why this is known as bloody Sunday? क्योंकि 100 वर्कर्स की 300 वर्कर्स वुंडेड, यानी कि 100 वर्कर्स मारे गए, 300 इसके अंदर घायल हो गए, तो इसलिए इसको क्या नाम दिया गया? ब्लडी संडे. Why that given name? Because that incident happened on Sunday. That's why this incident known as bloody Sunday. So when this incident happened, what happened in the in Russia? Started a series of events that became known as 1905 revolution. And the bloody Sunday incident is also known as 1905 revolution. Before that, what happened here? There was lack of civil liberties, and the people were not having the basic rights and freedom. And all middle class workers demanded constituent assembly. And all the middle class workers, what they were demanded here? कि there one elected constituent assembly should be there. So Tsar allowed the creation of Duma. So now Tsar what were thinking? कि now we will make a new constitution for the country. Not willingly Tsar agreed, because why Tsar was agree for that creation? Duma, what we can say about the Duma? Duma was an elected parliament. We can say that a parliament. Tsar ने इसको क्यों क्रिएट किया? Why? What happened? क्यों Tsar ने सोचा कि अब लोग गुस्से में हैं, अगर हम नहीं करेंगे, ड्यूमा पार्लियामेंट नहीं बनाएंगे, तो ये भीड़, गुस्से वाली भीड़ कुछ भी कर सकती है कंट्री में आकर. तो Tsar dismissed the first, when Tsar created the first Duma. तो the Tsar dismissed the first Duma within 75 days. लेकिन जैसे ही फर्स्ट पार्लियामेंट बनाई, Tsar ने कितने दिनों में इसको डिसमिस कर दिया? 75 डेज में. अब सोचा कि फिर लोगों ने प्रेशर डालना शुरू किया. अगेन ही री-इलेक्टेड सेकेंड ड्यूमा विदिन 3 months. फर्स्ट ड्यूमा जो बनी, फर्स्ट पार्लियामेंट बनी, उसको कितने दिनों में डिसमिस कर दिया, भंग कर दिया? 75 डेज. अगेन लोगों ने प्रेशर डालना शुरू किया, तो अगेन सेकेंड ड्यूमा यानी कि सेकेंड पार्लियामेंट इलेक्टेड विदिन हाउ मेनी मंथ्स? विदिन 3 months. But before that, many committees and unions were unofficially illegal, declared there, and all the restrictions were imposed on the political activities here after 1905. Now the third Duma. Now what happened? He changed the voting laws. अब जार ने क्या किया? वोटिंग लॉ चेंज कर दिया. ना अब उसकी कोई पावर के ऊपर कोई क्वेश्चन मार्क लगाएगा, और ना ही कोई इसकी पावर को रिडक्शन कर पाएगा, यानी कमी कर पाएगा उसके अंदर. तो इसके लिए उन्होंने क्या किया? ही चेंज द वोटिंग लॉ. सबसे सिंपल है कि वोटिंग लॉज को चेंज कर दिया. एंड प्लेस द थर्ड ड्यूमा विद कंजर्वेटिव्स पॉलिटिशियंस. क्योंकि अब थर्ड जो ड्यूमा बनी, थर्ड पार्लियामेंट बनी, इसमें एक मेन इंपॉर्टेंस किसको दी? यहाँ पर कंजर्वेटिव्स को. वाई? बिकॉज कंजर्वेटिव्स दे वर थिंकिंग कि इन द सोसाइटी changes should be there, but in the slow process, and they don't believe in the fast revolution. So that's why Tsar given the importance to conservative politicians in the third Duma. Liberals and revolutionaries were kept out because they want the change in the society through the revolution. We have discussed about the 1905 revolution. These points we have discussed. In Russia there was no parliament, then people pressures to the Tsar कि one elected parliament should be there here. So then under the pressure of the people, Tsar created a Duma, but within how many days it was dismissed? Within 75 days. Again second Duma was re-elected. Within how months? Within 3 months. But when third Duma was elected, Tsar changed the voting laws. Now what happened? Liberals and all the revolutionaries were kept out, and who came in the third Duma? Only conservative politicians, because they believe in the slow process. In the society changes should be there, but in the slow process. They don't believe in the fast revolution. Thank you.